Well, we're already here. There's less than a week left in this year's CP24 CHUM Christmas Wish as we work towards our goal of collecting 50,000 toys to help give every kid a Christmas. Today's donor of the day is RESCON, and for more, we're joined by Richard Lyle. Richard, first off, we have to talk about this because this is your first year being a part of the CP24 CHUM Christmas Wish. There's a lot of organizations, a lot of causes out there. Why this?
Well, what we've done is we pick a number of causes, and this year this is one of the causes that we've picked. And I think the real reason is, kids, right? When you think about a child not having a gift or something at Christmas, I can't sort of factor that into my brain. And so, food banks, the Bellwood Center, for example, victim services. We've got a number of charities that we're donating to, and we're quite aware of the fact that donations are down in Canada. And so it's incumbent upon all of us where we can to step up.
Richard, I was just going to ask you about that because this has been a tough year for a lot of people. Yeah. How is RESCON able to continue to be able to give back?
Well, it's a good story. I mean, a good question. What we realized this was coming, and so we prepared for a rainy day to maintain our services and our operations through the worst case scenario that we could imagine, and we've done that, and that included the capacity to be able to give back.
And Richard, let's back up a minute. Let's tell people about RESCON.
Well, RESCON's a builders council, and our mission is to remove barriers to getting housing built. And I don't have to tell you, we've got quite a few barriers to building housing, as reflected in the fact that we haven't been supplying enough, and we need to do more there. And over time, there have been many barriers that have sort of grown to prevent us to be able to do our jobs properly.
And Richard, homes is so integral to community.
100%. Housing occupies a very unique economic position because it's a need. It's like food, it's like security. You need shelter. It's a want too. I mean, somebody might want a luxury home, but they need shelter, period. Right. And so, this is where it's so vitally important, and it's complex. There's 45 different government agencies involved in the production of housing. The taxation development charges on housing have grown exponentially in the last 15, 20 years. Incomes have not. So we're in a battle right now to bring that stuff back down to reality where the cost of housing relative to incomes gets rebalanced again, because we're way out of balance right now, and we can't compete with, say, for example, the United States and other countries if we don't have housing for people. That's not bankrupting them.
And Richard, along with that, tie this in together for us with, the overall meaning of community, your role, and how that comes together with this organization.
Well, I mean, you said the right word, community. You have to look at this in a holistic way. Housing's connected to healthcare. Housing's connected to education. Housing is connected to equity. All of these things come together. And if you have an inequitable situation where some have and some don't have, you're not going to build a solid community on that, and you're certainly not going to build for the future.
And, speaking of building for the future, we're talking about building for next week, future. And that rainy day fund you guys have, you have a pretty big check that you want to
Well, we do.
And
I know.
We can hold that up because it's not a little check, literally.
No, I gotta orient this right.
That one right there. Check that out. How much is this donation?
$10,000.
I'm sorry, what was that?
$10,000.
$10,000. That's just your rainy day fund.
Yeah, just a rainy day fund. Well, we got more. We had to be selective. There's so much need out there, and it's so incumbent. It's so easy to say, hey, we can't do this here. Our industry, our sales are down 75%. We can't afford it. We have to be able to afford it. We have to make sure. It's just like when you have a family. You got to make sure you look out for your family.
We have to wrap, but before I'll let you go. I need you to just share with us what Christmas means for you.
Well, for me, it means family. It means community. It means love. You know, in the Christian sense that we love each other and we respect and appreciate each other, and we demonstrate that through gifts and through other expressions of affection.
Richard Lau, CEO, President, RESCON, thank you very much. And thank you for sharing that with us and this $10,000 donation.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.